Take two. Yo. Hey, what's good, bro? Everything alright? Everything good? I see D good. He more than good. He more than good. He got the money green suit on. He got the money green suit on. Fuck out of here, D.
Yo, let's talk about it. Let's talk about
it. Fuck out of here, D.
What you mean?
Got that green suit on. I see you. It look nice though.
It is what it is.
Got that money green suit on. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, last episode I had the water. This episode, to me, it's balance. It's just balance, bro.
It's the balance, man. Y'all niggas don't be drinking no. Did you see? Hold on. Okay, I gotta get on it. The problem with y'all niggas is y'all be drinking no water. Y'all gotta balance shit out. If you gonna drink liquor over the weekend, you drinking water during the week, my nigga. Don't be drinking liquor during the week, drinking liquor in the weekends, my nigga. You wildin'. But to the water drinking niggas, man. Shout out to my nigga D, man. Tired of God. Y'all in the building, walk with me. Tired of God in the building with the suit on.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna chill. Shout out to Tom.
No, hold on. I'm about to introduce him. With the money green suit, Monopoly. You already know D. Tired of God, man. To the right of me, Corn Wolf, Killer Kong, with the green on too, my nigga. I'm Mr. Memo.
First thing, no. This is another thing about being brothers, right? Sometimes niggas be on such timing, and I ain't cool. Yo, Ty, yo, what you wearing? Yo, nigga, we don't move like that.
Yes, you did. You called D, man. I'll fuck with y'all, but welcome me, episode 27, man. It's 27, right?
Yes, sir.
27 is winding down. The season is winding down. We got about 2 more episodes before Welcome Me's done. This one and the next one. It's been a fantastic season, man. And there's only 2 teams left. The game's tomorrow. Thursday it begins. Game 1 starts tomorrow. SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder against Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers, man. You gotta throw Pascal in there, man. I ain't gonna disrespect Pascal no more. I ain't gonna call him Pascal no more. It's shout out Pascal Siakam, man. Eastern Conference Finals MVP. He deserved it. 30 points that last game. He was killing, man. Shout out Pascal. I ain't gonna call you Pascal.
He's the reason THIBBS is gone.
Yo, son.
Because they had to blame it on somebody, bro.
My boy THIBBS, man. Yo, but as a matter of fact, we could start on that one. I was gonna start on the finals, but we could start on Tom Thibodeau. The great Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah.
The great defensive mind, Tom Thibodeau. Daryl's favorite coach, Tom Thibodeau. So I want you to go first. How you feel about your man's Tom Thibodeau, the assistant coach of your Boston Celtics in 08 when they won that chip with KG, the assistant coach to one of your favorite teams, Tom Thibodeau. 50 wins last year, 50 wins this year, 100 wins between 2 seasons. He had the most wins for a New York coach since maybe 2000.
Yeah, man.
Since maybe 2000. How do you feel about his departure, man? Do you think he's to blame? Do you think Tom Thibodeau deserved to get fired after losing to the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals in 6 games?
So, now notice I didn't interrupt him. I let him get his shit off. What the fuck was this nigga my man? Like, niggas love to put on other niggas. I don't get it. Like, what the fuck? Yes, that was 08. We in 2025. We in 2025.
Yeah, you think that's the problem? You think he's still coaching like he in 08?
Well, I'll put it this way. Somebody gotta do it. Yeah. Somebody gotta do it. Because we talked offline and the league ain't the same for a number of reasons. But
I mean, you gotta change with it.
But he did. He grew some hair. He changed with the league. No, shout out to Tex, man. You did not deserve that final.
Yo, listen.
You did not. You got the Knicks to the conference finals after 20, 25 years?
Yes.
Yo. He did that.
That fact.
Karl Anthony Towns just got here. Jalen Brunson's been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. OG's been doing his thing. Mikal's been in and out. But there's been one constant. Tom motherfucking Thibodeau.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta give him his flowers.
Yeah.
He don't deserve to be fired. And I I think he will get a head coaching job somewhere in the league soon.
I feel that way too.
You know, relationships, connections, reputation. He's been consistent since 2020. That's when he got to the Knicks. You gotta give him his roses.
Yeah, I get
That's not an easy fucking franchise to coach.
OD.
Let's start there.
In that city.
In that city, to have the success that he had, this may be sacrilegious. But Tom Thibodeau might mean more to the Knicks than Carmelo Anthony.
Shit.
And I said it here first. Fuck first take. That's Ty's take, you heard? I'm the new Stephen A.
I mean, yo, that's a valid argument.
Ty's take.
I mean, that's a valid argument, like, dude.
And I'm standing 10 toes in.
That's a valid argument. This probably means more to the New York organization than
So
Carmelo
listen.
Anthony.
Alright, bro. I don't have to sit here and beat a dead horse. Y'all know how much I talked about THIBBS, just his style of coaching in this NBA. How much longer would it last? We've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is not on him. This is on Karl Anthony Towns not moving his feet defensively. So,
He never did that, though.
because he wasn't willing to, they had to blame someone.
Yeah.
This team is supposed to be in the finals right now. Like, facts, hands down. This is the team, the year y'all, all these injuries, all this shit happening. This is y'all chance to sweep it up, and y'all didn't. So niggas is mad, and there's, I'm saying there's a lot of answers. So of course the coach is always gonna be the first. In this NBA, it's gonna be the first guy throwing the ball.
Huh?
So like, it's not THIBBS' fault. THIBBS, like y'all just said, 25 years. Y'all niggas ain't been in the Eastern Conference Finals. That doesn't just happen with, and ask Steve Nash with Brooklyn. That don't just happen with new coaches, bro. Like, you gotta earn some equity to get that type of like style to your game, or a coaching style. You know what I'm saying? So like,
He's a former coach of the year, right?
yes,
Yes.
yes. So like, yeah. Shout out to the Knicks. They made it pretty far. They did their thing, but I think y'all niggas fucked up. Moving on from THIBBS. Another reason. He's defensive minded, right? If they bring in an offensive minded coach, this might be the end of Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson was vibing. Treated like, think of like this. Jalen Brunson was like the senior in college. He know the lay of the land. And now he got a whole new schedule. Yo, here, bro, here's your new schedule.
Wait,
Wait,
Jarvis playing for Coach Reed.
Yo, I'm dying, yo.
right. You're like, hold on, wait,
I'm
time
from
out.
Harlem too. No, he's from Brooklyn. Yeah.
I gotta get up at 8 a.m. I ain't had to get up till like 11 on my So like, good luck, bro. They might have fucked up a really good thing, bro.
I believe I'm not gonna say it was a mistake. But I feel like a lot of people deserve the blame before Tom Thibodeau. Starting with Leon Rose. I'm gonna start with Leon Rose first because he constructed his roster here. He gave up the picks for Mikal Bridges. He traded for Karl Anthony Towns. He didn't give Tom Thibodeau a bench to work with all season long. Tom Thibodeau made sure the Knicks had their hard cap on every single night, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
They won 50 games. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals. No bench. We didn't even have the Knicks getting there because we thought they were gonna get
They
spanked
didn't
by
have a bench
Boston.
last year either, right?
What?
They have a bench last year, right? Because the starter, the bench became the starter.
I mean, it was better.
It was better last year.
Because they had more depth. But this year they didn't have no bench. They was expecting campaign and a hobbled Mitchell Robinson to do something. Even though Mitchell Robinson was great, I mean, was good at his role.
Nah,
this
he
offseason.
was just out of shape this year.
But Tom Thibodeau ain't have a bench to work with, and that's all on Leon Rose. And then Karl Anthony Towns. I told you at the beginning of the season.
That's when you look at your drink like this.
Yo, I told you at the beginning of the season, it's gonna be fine and dandy during the regular season because Karl Anthony Towns is a great player. But come playoff time, he shows you the same results every year. You expect him to guard you, to play defense well enough to get you to the finals every year, and this is what he does. Granted, everybody knows Karl Anthony Towns has no defense. So for y'all to have him as your main rim protector, the anchor to your defense, that was a recipe for disaster.
Bro.
Now, it went on Twitter the next day. When they lost to the Indiana Pacers, they went on Twitter the next day and said that there was players on the Knicks locker room that was having problems with Karl Anthony Towns not being able to grasp defense. Like, yo, if we having a set on defense and we was all doing something right, how do you not get it?
That's wild.
How do you not? And I'm pretty sure it was OG. I'm pretty sure it was OG.
Well, you pushing 30. You're like, how you don't understand that?
I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure it was OG.
That's wild, bro.
You playing around with them niggas, with OG and Mikal Bridges, knowing defense is what they do.
Right.
They ain't playing with you.
Niggas is mad at Tyrese. Tyrese thought he was gonna win MVP, but the reason why he did it is because of Karl Anthony Towns. Had Pascal looking like Finals MVP.
No, they ain't have Pascal guarding they ain't have Pascal guarding Cat. Cat was I mean they ain't have Cat guarding Pascal. Pascal was
couldn't.
No, he couldn't do it. And then Pascal he was running them. He was running them. But Cat,
Man.
they knew what Cat was about. They knew what he could bring to the table, which is offense.
Shit bad.
And they didn't have no defense. Like, and that's I believe people deserve blame more than Tom Thibodeau before he got fired. And Leon Rose was supposed to answer some questions before he got fired. I'm not saying Leon Rose was supposed to go, but he was supposed to answer some questions, and it didn't happen. That roster construction was great. It was great to give you 50-win seasons, but their weakness was all there, and Tom Thibodeau did enough to get them to the Eastern Conference
Indiana
Finals.
had everything they didn't. You know what I'm saying?
I'm so disappointed because they gave, and this is the second time Karl got THIBBS fired. Let's be real. He got him fired in Minnesota. He got him fired in New York because he don't grasp defense. And who gets blamed for that?
I forgot who was coming, but
Yeah, man. And that team was rocking before Cat decided to do all that. For me,
Like, look,
pass the ball.
and I'm not gonna blame Cat. They put him in positions where he knew he couldn't stand. They knew he couldn't protect the rim. They knew he couldn't play defense.
That's a problem. But that's my thing too, though, bro. At some point, and this is the thing with like you saying about the regular season, and that's why I don't like the regular season. A lot of bullshit gets tolerated.
They get masqueraded.
And masqueraded too, and it's like, hold on. You can't even. Pascal Siakam is not like. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve his accolades. What I'm saying is, you should be able to stay in front of this guy, and you can't even. That's not even your matchup. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Karl, they have to get what they were saying. If you're gonna hire a new coach for the Knicks, make sure you hire a coach that fits their personnel, makes them play modern basketball.
Hire a bitch.
Yo, yeah, get something in New York because Tom Thibodeau was working with 90 points or less.
You gotta hire somebody who's bitch made, bro. Truthfully, because Tibbs don't take no shit. Mike Malone, nope, he not.
I mean, who's gonna tell him? Who runs the offense good enough to tell the coach what to do?
Right. I just really
Like, yo, just get a coach that can do it, man.
and I spoke about what I spoke about with Tibbs, but I ain't like, damn, bro, like I ain't expect him to do him like that, bro. It was like I get it. Some coaches get 2-3 years, they win coach of the year, and they still out. I get it. But bro, this is the best coach the Knicks have had since who? I'm not a Knicks fan, so I can't even. Matter of fact, let's leave it to the Knicks fans. Who was better coach for the Knicks than Tibbs in y'all whole franchise history, truthfully? So it's kind of fucked up.
I think people deserve more blame than Thibbs. Leon Rose first.
They could at least been like the Brad Stevens run with the Celtics, like yo, at least put him in president operation. Like, all right, fuck, you ain't gonna coach no more, but
Well, with Leon Rose,
at least you could.
You were insane.
I'm just saying, like, at least do something like that with him. But y'all, come on, y'all did
You
have
gonna
fun.
say Pat Riley?
Pat moved on to be a coach, and he got power in Miami. That's why he left New York.
Mm-hmm.
But New York, you're not getting power with James Dolan in there. Let's be real. If you're gonna hire a coach for the Knicks, just make sure they is a coach that makes them play modern basketball, makes them put their hard cap on, and makes them hit their ceiling. Because I'm gonna say this about Thibbs. Thibbs is a culture setter. What the Knicks need now is a ceiling raiser. And their next coach needs to be a ceiling raiser, and the ceiling is the championship. So get a championship coach.
Because that ceiling can't be Brunson averaging 40 minutes a night.
So outside of the coaches that we know are not going nowhere, who's a championship coach out there?
There's been names floating around. Realistically, a lot of people saying Mike Malone. I can't see Mike Malone because I don't see him having a good relationship with James Dolan. He's strong-minded. Mike Malone likes doing things his way, and I don't see him having his way in New York. It's gonna be somebody we not even thinking of right now. It's gonna be somebody we not thinking of, and they better live up to the job because this is not an easy city to coach in. You was right earlier, but they. Jay Williams mentioned Ime Udoka. That would be perfect, but if Houston not letting him go.
Yo, Ime, listen, my boy. You got your ass. You escaped the Northeast region without niggas coming for your ass with that scandal. On top of that, Nia Long, she ain't kill you. Why the fuck would you want to come back to this area, bro? Stay in Texas, nigga. You bugging out. Do your coaching job there. For me, do you. You can have the lay of the land. You can have fun. You can boop, boop, boop. Why would you want to come back over here, bro? I hope that was just like fake news or he say, she say type of shit, because you got it made in Houston, bro. And you could, not saying he should, but he can partake in other festivities and no one will care.
I got a young coach that might be interested. They might need some love.
Who you talking about?
They might need some love.
I see.
Who?
Derek Love. Shout out to D Love, man. Friend of the pod. Can you save these Knicks?
No.
Can you save these Knickerbockers?
That nigga don't like the Knicks either. So he's definitely not doing that. You know what I will say? Damn. I mean, they could go the Metta World Peace route. Give a new coach a chance, like a first year coach. He
really think about coaching?
Hell yeah, he did. Yeah, you see his little petition? I'm Metta World Peace. I'm with you, bro.
You with that? Metta World Peace in the garden?
Y'all talking crazy, man. Y'all ain't got no real options.
No, I ain't no Knicks fan either. I never been a Knicks fan.
I don't care coaches.
Right. I mean, fuck, bro. Sorry.
We moving on to segment number 2, man. Segment number 2, man. We back on, yo. This Thursday, tomorrow, Game 1 of the finals start, man. SGA and the Oklahoma City Thunder against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. Daryl, I need to know your take on this series right here. I need to know what you're thinking. I need to know. Don't tell me who you think winning. I need to know your take though, like how you see this series going. Your takes, what player is gonna stick out to you? What player you looking forward to? What's up? What's your take on this?
I start on a real note. This series has the potential to bankrupt the league. It has the potential to bankrupt the league. Indiana in the finals against OKC. I mean, I get it. The Knicks would have been sexy. Miami would have been sexy. Hell, even LeBron would have been sexy. Pause. But, yo, I would have never thought. In 2025, we talking about Tyrese Halliburton versus Shai Gilgeous, my President Alexander, reigning, defending, undisputed, almost unanimous, MVP of the league. But if I'm being realistic, I want to see the matchup between Tyrese and Shai. Those two are going to control the series. But right now, how can you go against the MVP of the league? He's doing Michael Jordan things. Yeah. You heard what I said. Michael Jeffrey Jordan things. If he go all the way, he has the potential to rewrite the history books. How many guards, if he wins, have done what he's done this season? It's a very short list. He might end up going above your guy. Who? Chris Paul.
What, he wins the ring?
This whole run.
I mean,
he's gonna skip him.
He's gonna have one of the greatest seasons ever. If he wins this, he's gonna have one of the greatest seasons ever. That's no doubt. He's gonna have one of the greatest seasons.
But not just Chris Paul. He's gonna skip a couple people.
I don't think I don't know if he's gonna skip people yet and shit because he still needs the career, but he'll definitely have one of the greatest seasons of all time.
Yeah.
One of the greatest seasons of all time if he completes the sweep. If he completes the MVP, Finals MVP, Western Conference MVP, first team All NBA, like one of the greatest seasons ever.
Yeah.
Now that would be beautiful if this Indiana team wasn't on such a magical run, like Rick Carlisle was saying. Once they beat the Knicks on their home floor, beautiful for him to say that because it's true, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody, and I repeat, nobody other than themselves had them niggas here right now. So, with that being said, that is going to be, and then also, I did read this article where they were, not only are Indiana the team, but they're bringing the entire staff with them, to OKC, and that might counterbalance what you're talking about. OKC not having a lot of fans. Like, not saying they don't have a lot of fans, but like
one of the best home courts in the league.
The attendance, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it, like maybe 15,000, things of that sort. What if we could get a couple of our guys in there, you know what I'm saying? To kind of blend that out a little bit. Good tactic to start on the road. But you gotta be real. The MVP of the league, right? We now know it's Shea, hands down. It's not even him. His others want to see him win. His others want to see that happen for him.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna lie, I got OKC winning this shit in 6 games. I'm gonna say 6 games for the simple fact, Indiana going home. Listen, you already saw what happened against Minnesota when OKC didn't handle business.
Yeah.
They got clapped game 3. Clapped. So if they don't take care of business, Indiana is definitely going to take home court. I mean, not home court advantage, but they're going to make sure when they go home, they going to get games 3, 4, and the road games or whatever.
Yeah. It's up. Damn. This one, like AB said, Pacers been in a magical run, so you can't even count them out. Whatever in whatever series now, they done winning. They beat the number 1 seed.
Right.
They beat Milwaukee in there. They beat the Knicks when everybody thought the Knicks was gonna beat them. They keep coming out of these series, impressing us and showing us that they not the team we looking at them for. The Pacers is being great, man. They following game plans. Rick Carlisle's out here playing chess.
Very underrated coach.
Yeah, for real. Rick Carlisle.
And we forget he won that 2011 championship.
He's a
With
champion.
Nowitzki and Jason Kidd.
He a champion. Yeah. Siakam been playing lights out. Like Daryl said, Tyrese Halliburton is like overrated. What? And he's been taking this by storm. I'm proud of him. SGA, one of the greatest seasons ever if he completes this sweep here. J-Dub.
Playing really good.
I'm not gonna call J-Dub out. J-Dub, me and you called him out last series. We didn't call him out, but we expected him to be the guy.
Yeah, like
We expected him to be the guy to help Shea out, especially when they make it a half-court set. He showed up to the occasion. Shout out J-Dub.
Like, prime example, I'm not comparing these two teams, these two duos. When Ja was with Dylan Brooks, it was a different energy. It's a whole different energy, and that's what I'm hoping for J-Dub.
Yeah.
When you and Shea on the floor, it gotta be a different energy. Like, nah, niggas is up. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know who gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Dylan Brooks is a kill. Like, you saying he could get 30, 40, but he gonna be right there with y'all. Like, let's get it. Not like Desmond Bain has been doing.
I hope he's like SGA's sidekick here. Not like Dylan Brooks. Not like that. Dylan Brooks could be Lou Dort or somebody.
Dylan Brooks.
Like them niggas. But nah, you gotta be better. He gotta be better. He gotta be the same way he was in Minnesota series. 25-5-5. Coming out of that series 25-5-5. Because one thing the Pacers gonna do is they're gonna try to run them out the gym. OKC can match that. They can run just as fast. They can defend just as they can defend as better as anybody in the league.
Aren't these the 2 youngest teams that ever meet in the finals?
Yeah, you can say that.
Should be.
Yeah. They like 1 and 2 when it comes to defensive and offensive since All-Star break. Not since the playoffs, since All-Star break. They 1 and 2 in categories.
Yeah, Pacers turned it up.
So it's not like the Oklahoma City Thunder's gonna go in there and wax ass. The Pacers deserve respect and I think they're gonna make it a series. That being said, man, Chet Holmgren, man. Chet Holmgren he showed up against Minnesota, but I need his defense right here. I need to know what's gonna happen between the small ball in Oklahoma City and then the small ball that the Pacers like running. I need to know how long Chet and Isaiah Hartenstein is staying on the floor. I need to know and what OKC is gonna do for that, because Rick Carlisle is gonna do that. He's gonna try to get these bigs out. He's gonna try to run fast, and that's when he gets the bigs out. I want to know how long Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein is staying on that floor against the Indiana Pacers. Because if they can't, I need to see what OKC would do to counter that.
I want to add on to what you're saying, and the simple fact of that's why I got Indy taking at least 2 games. Because I'm not gonna lie, I can't count out Pascal Siakam in that paint. Niggas don't like it, but Pascal has officially become a mini monster, bro.
He was a mini monster.
In this playoffs, it's for sure now. You know what I mean? Like, he's a part of that. He may not be the top tier of mini monsters, but he's in there now.
Yeah.
So, Chet, to your point, Chet, you're going to have to really lock in. And if you don't lock in, and he gets rhythm, shit. Now shit.
That's what I'm curious about. I'm more so curious about Chet. Like, what's going to be his role there, who he's guarding, how long he's going to be on the floor, how long he can run with Indiana, because Pascal don't even be waiting for the rebound sometimes. He gone. He gone. They inbounded the ball like this, throwing it to him football style. And to me, that's like I need to know what's the answer for that.
Carl got a plan for that.
No, that's what I'm saying. I need to know OKC's plan, because once Indiana start running, I need to know how OKC's going to counter that, because Indiana going to take some bigs out the game.
But Rick Carl's plan is just step on his foot.
Look, man, and I say, Daryl, I'm gonna ask you this. Indiana, OKC, in how many games, man?
I feel like Shea's gonna do something really special. And I feel like the pieces around him gel better than the pieces around Tyrese. So I'm gonna say probably 4-1. Although I wouldn't mind this series going 7.
Yeah. How about you said OKC in 6 right?
games. I would love for it to go 7, but it's not gonna go 7 for the simple fact of what you just said, my good brother. Tyrese Halliburton has to be the engine, the transmission, and the brakes for these niggas. Shea don't have to be all of that.
Yes, he do. Who else gonna do it?
What I mean by that is he doesn't have to have 15 assists.
But he do gotta have that 40.
Yeah, of course. But 15 assists is a little bit different. You know what I mean? That means you gotta be having that rock in your hands 90% of the time.
That's the thing. And I agree. That's part of their game though. Like what Tyrese Halliburton has to do is probably like you said, probably 15, maybe like 10 assists a game. But he still has Siakam there to give him the 30, like just like he did in the next series. Same thing with SGA. He gotta get that 40. Like the way shit going with Indiana, he need about 30 plus. He need about 30 plus to get that going. Because if you expecting J-Dub and Chet Holmgren to be the 35 and 25 guy,
that's the catch-22. If
And that's the ifs.
This bench and their depth, if the depth is there, then the defense, you don't even have to score like that. You don't have to. For OKC, because you're locking up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're making it tough.
Oh, yeah. But Indiana gonna get them, you know it.
Right.
They're gonna get them buckets.
That's what I'm saying. Shit, like, to our point was saying, like, check that their defense is really gonna be tested. And we're gonna see if they're really the best ranked defense. We're gonna see.
We're gonna see. Especially for that style, too. Indiana run fast.
They do. But when in doubt, Indiana, just start fighting the crowd.
Start a crowd? I don't know. They ain't with that no more. But he talking about the Malice. Imagine just pull one out. If you lose it, just pull the Malice.
Is Malice One Piece gonna be in the title?
Niggas will take all draft picks from Indiana for the next 10 years.
Yo, OG.
Niggas just have to G niggas for the next.
OG.
It will pull Miles.
Come on, you pull another Malice in the Palace.
You gonna pull y'all out of?
They taking everything, bro. Especially in today's league now. But I got OKC in 6 against Indiana, man. I got them in 6. XGA, complete the mission. He'll have one of the greatest seasons of all time. He'll be the greatest Canadian player who ever lived if he wins this championship here.
He's the only. I'm not gonna say he's the only one. In the modern era. I'm gonna say it like that. He's the only one in the modern era that has a chance to win a ring, MVP. Steph almost did it with his 73-9. You know what I'm saying? But he lost. I'm gonna look. We can look at the numbers on that. But I think he might be the first in the modern. I have to say in the modern era.
Yeah. Bron ain't good.
I don't think so.
In Miami.
What was that?
MVP.
Oh, no, he did.
Finals MVP. And wait, hold on.
No, he didn't win it. He didn't win the MVP league.
Facts, because D Rose won it that year. Oh shit!
Yeah, SGA.
Hold on.
SGA was doing it.
Yo, if he might. Yeah, bro.
I think the last player to do was it Giannis?
Gotta be.
I think it was Giannis.
You see Giannis MVP.
I think that was the year he won the Defensive Player of the Year too.
It's a fact.
You won the chip.
Yeah.
You won the chip that year. I gotta look that up.
Yeah, it was Giannis.
I gotta look
And
that up.
they just started this Larry Bird trophy
Yeah,
shit, right?
yeah,
Like the past 2-3 years.
Yeah.
He won that, I think. But I gotta look that up. But I got OKC in 6. I need to see what Chet Holmgren gonna do, how he gonna stay with that pace. Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah,
I know SGA gonna be SGA. I need to see Tyrese Halliburton going off, same way he was in New York.
Right.
Torn into all that. Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, Nembrand. Hold on, how you say? Cause last time I said it crazy and shit like that. How you say that nigga name, man?
Nemhard.
Nemhard, yo.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait, which one is his cousin again?
O'Shea?
Yeah.
Nikhil Walker Alexander.
Yeah.
Yo.
He be talking that shit to Shay.
I said his name wrong, Alexander Walker, but same shit, whatever. Yo, my man's hit me in the inbox. It was like, yo, name brand is I started cracking up, bro. Cause now I don't think that nigga name is Nemhard. I think the name is name brand, bro.
Influence matters, bro.
I call that nigga name brand.
Influence
Bro.
matters.
I'm crying.
Yo, change your shit to name brand.
Nah, yo.
You talking wildin'.
Sound better though, bro. Fuck you talking
That's
about?
coming from the same nigga. We running a 3-on-3
Yo.
in the gym, and the coach name is Reed.
Yo.
Yo, this nigga, head coach, Red. I
Yo.
lost it.
My fault.
I was out to play, Lord.
My fault.
My whole mental was fucked up.
I said it wrong. I'm dying too because when I said it, I'm wondering. I'm like, damn, son. Like they said the name the next day. I was just like, yo, shit, I fucked up. But everybody know what I meant. Everybody know what I meant.
Yo.
Everybody know what I meant. Say that nigga name again for niggas to know, man.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
Say that nigga name again.
Coach Brad?
No.
Yeah.
No, the nigga from Indiana. Nemhard.
Oh, name brand.
No,
Oh, no,
no.
his actual name. His actual name is Nemhard, bro. Yeah, that name.
Nemhard. That nigga, he need to show up 4
That
assists.
shit was
Like he be
dumb.
doing over 10 points. Neesmith. They need to ball out, bro. This series gonna go. I told you 130. 130. I can expect the box score to go 130.
130.
Easy.
I got the over 145.
Yo, I'm telling you, yo, they gonna go.
Nah, this yeah.
They gonna go over. But I got OKC in 6. OKC in 6. OKC in 5. Right? Yo, welcome me to pod, man. Episode 27. You already know. Tyler God, Killer Khan, man.
Listen, man. If y'all didn't know, y'all gonna know by the end of this summer. We not just podcasters, we niggas who hoop, we in tune, we in touch with the culture more than you ever could even imagine. That's what made us start this shit, first off.
Hell yeah, we ballers, we hoopers at heart, man. Last time we was at Rutgers, we gonna be outside this summer, man. We gonna be outside, man. Welcome me to pod, episode 27. Tyler God, Killer Calm, JD, man. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, all that. Follow us. We love y'all. Comment, subscribe. Peace.